Hey, Steve Stine from Guitar Zoom here, and today we're going to be looking at what I call the 20-second finger exercise. Now, you don't have to do this for 20 seconds, but that's kind of the goal. And really what we're doing is we're focusing on the fretting hand, and we're going to be doing some legato exercises to try and develop some strength and accuracy and stamina and that sort of thing. So what we're going to do, it doesn't matter where you start, but I'm just going to start at the 5th fret of the 3rd string, and you could do this anywhere. And what you're going to do is for 20 seconds straight, what you're going to try and do is do a hammer-on and pull-off from the first finger to the middle finger. And the trick here is to try and do as clean a hammer-on and pull-off as you can. So understand that you're not just kind of trying to set it down and pick it up, because it really isn't about how fast you do it, it's about how well you do it. So if you think about it, what I'm going to try and do here, I'm going to hammer this. And that's what I'm going to try and do for 20 seconds, is just back and forth like that. A real confident, sturdy hammer-on and an effective pull-off, just back and forth like that. And then without stopping, what I'm going to do is move on to the 3rd finger. So the middle finger is going to get out of the way. I'm going to continue on with that finger. So you'd go 20 seconds here. And then you try as best you can to seamlessly move into doing 20 seconds with these 2 fingers. And then you're going to shift to the pinky. So we're doing first and pinky. Now up to that point, we're going to be doing pretty good. Those are the most sort of the strongest finger combinations that we have. So the next thing we're going to do, and we're going to try and do this as quickly as we can without losing any momentum, we're going to set that middle finger down. This finger could come off or it could stay on the guitar, it doesn't matter. But you're going to continue by moving on to the middle finger here at the 6th fret now. And do your hammer-on pull-off to your 3rd finger. And then without stopping, you're going to move from your middle finger to your pinky. And then again, as best you can, you're going to set that 3rd finger down and move to your pinky. Now, when you get to the end of that, that's when it's going to be really tough. When you get to those last finger combinations, those are absolutely the worst to do. But I guarantee you, if you do this once a day, twice a day, whatever, you're going to start feeling more strength in those finger combinations, because oftentimes, we use the first finger with all these other fingers. And so those tend to be the strongest finger combinations. But we do need to develop these finger combinations as well. It's very important. Now, with students, what I would recommend is taking these exercises, and you could practice them in this sequence: 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 2 to 3, 2 to 4, 3 to 4. You could do that every day. But what I would also recommend is either another time of the day or a different day is try different approaches to this. So you might do something like start with the 3rd and pinky first. So you're not always working to failure, exhaustion, if you will, with those fingers, starting with the strong fingers and ending with the weak fingers. Sometimes start with those weaker finger combinations and then work your way backwards, so those fingers get a chance to start fresh. And the other thing that you can do is every once in a while just use those finger combinations. So you might just practice, you're sitting around watching TV or something, you grab your guitar and you just practice this finger combination, just the 3rd of the pinky. Or you practice the ones from the middle finger to the 3rd finger to the pinky, right? Different things like that. And so if you think about it, you could do this a couple, 3 times a day with different combinations. And it doesn't have to be for 20 seconds. It's just choosing an amount of time to try and shoot for. But, if you did just 10 seconds, it would still be very beneficial for you. And then as you get more comfortable with this, you could keep increasing that. So something for you to work on. Hopefully that helps you a little bit. Take care and stay positive. Keep practicing. And of course, if you're looking for any guitar lesson stuff, you can always head over to guitarzoom.com and check out what we have to offer. So talk to you soon.